Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty space, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I feel like I haven't done one in a long time, so I kind of feel chatty today, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get ready and just talk to you guys about a little bit of what has been going on. So I'm just gonna begin by prepping my lips, and I'm using the Glam Glow lip, what is this? The wet lip balm treatment. It's super cute. I have it like on top of my vanity because I dig little cute things like this. So it's literally standing in front of me right now, well, sitting. I'm gonna take the number 7 airbrush away primer, and I'm just gonna dot this wherever I feel like I need primer, which would be here, especially here. This is where I have my largest pores, so that person's gonna help me edit my videos. It's also gonna be a faster process because since the person is going to be helping with the editing, I will not be taking so long to upload videos, which is usually my problem. If you don't know a lot about me, I have 2 little kids. I have a 2.5-year-old and a 11-month-old baby, and it gets to me. Like, sometimes it's just too complicated for me to upload and be editing, and also trying to be a mom. So that's the reason why I decided to get some help with the editing. And I know that I don't have a lot of subscribers to have taken this step, but I was just like, why not? Like, I'm just gonna go for it, and I mean, hopefully it goes well. So yeah, I'm just gonna let my primer kind of sit for a while. Meanwhile, we work on the brows, and I have been excited. If you guys have been with me for a while, you guys know that my biggest struggle is my brows. I don't have really full brows, and I've been digging these 2 products. Oh, I took the wrong one. And I'm talking about the Winky Lux Universal Pencil and the Anastasia Brow Wiz. These 2 together are like my match made in heaven. I just love them together. I wasn't really convinced on the Anastasia because I felt like it went with my skin type and my hair, but I sometimes felt like I like a more darker tail on my brow. So I like the Anastasia mainly for the front portion of my brow because I feel that it gives it a gradient effect when I do it that way. So I begin with the Winky Lux pencil, and I start kind of sketching out where I want to map out my brows. So it's just been amazing. I've been having like the best brow moments for a while, and it's a lot. It means a lot for me because, like I tell you, I don't have a lot of brows. So the fact that people were complimenting them, and I've been getting so much compliments over this technique, because you guys do know that I used to always use the pomade, but it just gets to you having to draw your brows all the time. It gets to you, believe it or not. It gets exhausting. It gets on your nerves. It definitely got on mine. Now I'm using the Anastasia pencil to kind of make little hair-like strokes in the beginning of my brow. So I told you guys I felt chatty. I felt like I needed to just talk to you guys. And life tends to disconnect people, but I always love it when my friends never feel disconnected regardless of our schedules. And we cannot talk for like 2 weeks, but they always pick up right where we need to pick up, and it's like if we had never parted ways. So I'm like, that's how you know that those are your real friends, when they just catch up with your life and you're like, wow, she never left me, she was always there. Now I'm taking the Maybelline powder just to set the brow pencils, and I just take like a little dainty bit of it, not a lot. It's mainly just to set the pencil and so it won't move. And there it goes. That's my favorite way of doing my brows. I can do a more in detail video on my brows if you guys like that. I have a brow routine in my channel, but it's really old. It's like when I barely started, so my routine is really different from what it is now. Sorry, I was moving my table with my leg. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this eye just because I don't want to bore you guys with it. It's basically the same thing that I did on this side, just on the other side. So I'm gonna fast forward this part. Now I'm going to take the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Just going to take like the brush. take the Jaclyn Hill palette. That's what I'm gonna use today for my eyes. So I'm gonna take a brush like this. This one's by Sonia Keshak. And I'm gonna take the shade Silk Cream, which is like a taupey brown. And I'm just gonna set my primer with that shade. It's really like skin-like, so. I don't know why I always want to have this drawer opened. It's like a habit and it gets on my nerves. Okay. Primer set. So I'm not gonna do something really dramatic today. I'm just gonna stick to some basic work. I'm gonna take an Anastasia brush, the ones that always come in all the palettes. These are like my favorite little blending ones. And I'm gonna take the shade Pukey, which is like a yellowish brown. I'm gonna take Pukey and I'm gonna apply that on my crease. Right here. And then I'm gonna go back to that first brush and I'm just gonna start blending the edges. Again with Pukey. Just gonna start applying it here in my crease and then slightly bringing it into my inner tear duct. Okay, so that's how the eyes are looking so far. I'm gonna take the shade Creamsicle, which is kind of like a yellow, with that same Anastasia brush, and I'm gonna apply this right here, which is kind of like on top of the crease, just to make it a little bit more vibrant and for it to stand out a lot more. So right here, and just kind of blend it with the other colors. Now I'm going to take the LA Girl concealer and I'm going to start carving out the lid with this concealer. And then I'm going to take a packing brush. This one's a BH one. And I'm going to take the shade Beam. And I'm going to apply it right where I cut the crease. Just to kind of set that in place. And I'm I'm applying it a little bit messy, but right now I'll clean it up. I'm gonna do the same process for the other eye. Just kind of cut the lid first. Go to right there. A little bit more circular. Blending it out with my finger so it can look nice and smooth. And with that same shade beam, I'm going to set this one also. Okay. Now I'm going to dust off the excess from that shade so it doesn't look too gray. So it looks a little bit more blended out. And with the pencil brush that it comes with, I'm going to take the shade Pukey again, and I'm kind of just going to define this part so that the cream shade doesn't look like it took over the whole eye. Basically just like smudging it right here for it to look a little bit more precise. Okay, nice and well rounded out. Okay, now taking the Anastasia brush again, I'm gonna take the shade 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Roxanne. It's like a brick kind of brown, and I'm gonna take Roxanne right here in the outer V, like that, and then I'm just gonna blend it out so it looks nice and blended and deepened and beautiful. A little bit of Pukey just to tone it down here a little bit because it's smudged a tiny dab. Just like that. So that's the way the eyes are looking. That's gonna be it for the Jaclyn Hill palette for today. Now I'm gonna work on my eyeliner and we'll do lashes and all that jazz. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using the NYC liquid liner. I kind of like these eyes, really nice. I'm gonna try to do like a thick wing. that dry for a sec. And then I'm gonna pop in some lashes. I'm gonna use these by the Kiss brand. I was gonna say the Crease. The Kiss brand. And I think they're in the style Boudoir. Something like that. Because this glue has been making my life impossible. I've been having the hardest time with this glue. And then I bought the Tarte and it was working fine. But it's as if I'm barely getting comfortable with something and it fucks up. So the Tarte was doing so great, but then I started getting too comfortable with it and it started like messing up. So I'm gonna take the Tarte unicorn lash thingy, just apply a tiny coat so that they'll mesh together. Wow, this glue kind of just because I feel like the lashes covered Roxanne a little bit. So I'm gonna take Roxanne and I'm just gonna bring her a little bit this way. And just kind of but yeah, like we'll see how it goes with the whole editing thing. If I end up not liking it, I can always just go back to what I was doing when I was editing my own stuff. The reason I just wanted to try it is because why not? Like, it's just a little adventure, I guess, and I was like, why not try it? I'm going to be trying my two favorite combos that I've been loving. It's the Cover Elixir from CoverGirl, and I put a pump on the back of my hand over that. I use mine in 720 just in case, and I do a pump of the Lorac Perfection foundation, and I use mine in medium, light medium. Sorry, it's lighter than my skin, but I love to mix these two because it gets like my perfect shade and the perfect type of foundation. So I'm just gonna start dotting it on my face and we'll go from there. Brush. This is just an oval brush. I don't like to use brushes a lot for my foundation, but for some reason this one is really nice when it comes to blending my foundation, so I've been really liking it for that. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild compact powder. This one's the one from the Photo Focus collection. And just take this BH 108 brush. It's just like a typical powder brush. And just kind of pat this on my face. Take a MAC 129 brush, and I'm gonna take the Hoola bronzer. I've been using a lot the LA Girl, but no, today I'm gonna go with the Hoola one. And I'm just gonna chisel my cheekbones. Top it off with the Park Princess Avenue, I think. Yes. I'm gonna contour my nose. I know a lot of people don't like to contour their nose, but I do. I'm going to take the concealer from LA Girl. It's my favorite concealer ever. I'm going to take a little bit because it's really pigmented. And just the tiniest little jab gets you a long way. And I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and I'm going to start buffing it out. Translucent powder to set what I just did with my concealer. Because I feel the matte one doesn't really show a lot. So I'm going to take Champagne Pop, the R40 brush. There we go. Come through glow. Just a little bit. Apply Daddy from Jeffree Star and Manny MUA. I'm going to use this as my lippy. hope you guys liked it. I like it very much. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I'll be keeping you guys posted on more looks that I'm going to be doing and working on, and as well as the changes that my page is going to have. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm just going to go ahead and set my face, and that'll be everything for today. Bye.